Today on Success Without Limits, we'll talk with financial expert Susie Orman. We'll meet successful women from Chicago, Texas, and South Carolina. And we'll talk with women who are taking charge of their lives by partnering with Avon, the company for women.
Welcome to Avon, Success Without Limits. I'm Deborah Norville. Today you're going to meet some amazing and inspirational women from all over the country, big towns and small, from all walks of life. But they share one common bond. They're resourceful women who have taken control of their lives and built successful businesses as independent Avon sales representatives. And they say what they've done, any other woman can do too. We'll meet them in just a moment, but first I want you to hear from a woman who has dedicated her life to helping people achieve financial independence. She's America's most recognized expert on personal finance, Susie Orman. Susie also provides online business support and advice to Avon representatives. Hi, Susie. What was the biggest eye-opener for you when you got involved with Avon?
You know, in the few years now that I've been associated with Avon, I have to tell you I've met many, thousands of the reps that have been doing this for quite a while. And I myself was surprised to find out they weren't making a little amount of money, they were actually making significant amounts of money. So it's all going to depend on what is your desire. What do you want to get out of this? If you're looking for a great partner, if you're looking for small amounts of revenue or large amounts of revenue, the end result will be totally up to you.
Thanks, Susie. You'll hear more from Susie a little later in the show. Now let's meet our first Avon representative, Darren DeZengotita from Dallas, Texas. Hey, Darren.
Hi, Deborah.
Welcome to Avon Success Without Limits.
Thank you.
You were in IT about 8 years ago.
Right.
You started selling Avon.
I know.
How come?
Well, I was a new mom. And like so many new mothers, when we adopted our two little boys, I needed flexibility like I had never needed it before.
How did you know that financially you were going to be able to make it work? Because leaving the corporate world and going into direct sales is a kind of scary thing if you've never done it before.
Absolutely, but Avon makes it so simple to get started. There's no inventory to stock up on. You've got everything you need to begin making money immediately, that day.
So you don't have to go and buy a pile of lipsticks or whatever to get started?
Absolutely not. Our iconic Avon catalog is what you are able to carry around and show to your friends and family as you get started.
But you know, one of the things that to me would be so scary is the question of whether I could make it work financially. Because the truth is, most of us haven't sold anything since Girl Scout cookie days.
Right. Exactly. Well, you know, women really talk about things that they like. And maybe it's just naturally part of our social structure. And so that's kind of how I got interested in Avon, is I had started using the products, and I was telling everybody, hey, have you tried Avon? Do you see this lipstick? Isn't this great? And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm selling Avon. I ought to be selling Avon.
But it's gone more from just telling your girlfriends, hey, this is a great new lipstick shade. You've got a major business going on.
Absolutely.
You got into it for family reasons. How does your family situation, work-life balance, compare now versus when you were in IT?
Oh, it's so much better because, you know, I can hit my business hard when I need to, and then when I have a sick child, I can be there when I need to.
When you started 8 years ago, the economy was very different. It's really dicey out there. And for a lot of people, the idea of, in this economy, going into a sales business, it just strikes them as insane.
Well, you know, Deborah, what is so amazing is I am seeing all kinds of new customers that are coming to Avon for the smart value. They don't want to go to a mall, and they don't want to go to a apartment store, but they want to see their Avon representative.
What advice then do you give to somebody who's thinking, you know what, maybe this is what I ought to be doing?
Get started right now, today. Once you start with Avon, you will have everything you need to make money the day you sign up.
And at the end of the day, you're going to be home with your little boys.
Absolutely.
Like you might not have been before.
Absolutely.
All right, that's great. Darren, thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you,
your
Deborah.
story with us. We appreciate it. Now we're going to hear from another woman who also was living the American dream. Christiana Odu started selling Avon when she was in college. Now she's running a six-figure Avon business from her home. Here's her story.
I came here when I was 10 from Africa and got my education, got married, have two beautiful, wonderful children and a wonderful husband. I got started after I saw an Avon commercial on TV when I was in school. And that captured me, and I said I wanted to do that. And now I'm running a very big six-figure business. One of the things that I love to do is sell at the schools and the teachers. I have something new that I want to share with you guys. It's our new Naturals Peach Body Cream. They see what's new, I bring what's new, and everybody wants to be the first to get it. When you have a very good product behind you, you feel confident that almost everybody will like it. So I want to share with everybody. The products do what they say that they would do. Comes with money-back guarantee. It's a cinch. The most support that I have is from my manager, Joan Johnson. She is fabulous.
The first thing that you're attracted to with Christiana is a smile. The minute you see her, there's a warmth, there's a smile about her. And when I met her, she was a very shy woman. The shyness was something that I felt I needed to help her overcome. And she's grown so much. Christiana inspires me.
Without Joan's help, I don't think I could have gotten this far. It's really been wonderful that I have this business to be able to take care of my children and my family. They were the reason I started really selling Avon and working full-time at my business. I help them with their studies, making sure that they reach their goal in terms of their school assignments. I make sure that they get their work done. So I feel very fulfilled. I really think that I'm on the right track.
Christiana not only earns a great living, as you saw, she has this wonderful sense of fulfillment, and she has the flexibility and time she needs to take care of her family. You can too. Here's how you can learn more about Avon. You already know that people all across America look to Susie Orman for advice on financial matters, but here's something you may not know.
About 2 years ago, I called up my mom. She was 92 at that time. And I said, Mom, I'm going to start educating all the Avon reps about their money. And she said, oh, I was an Avon rep. I said, excuse me? And she said, oh, Susie, back in 1962, I was a secretary and I didn't have enough money to pay the bills. And it was because of Avon that I was able to pay the bills. I was able to buy the food, and I was able to run that family and give you the life that you deserve to have.
But times were different in the 60s. Do you think Avon's as relevant to women now as it was then?
You know, I have to tell you, I think it's more relevant today than it was in the 60s. You know, back then, women didn't really have a lot of power, if you think about it. They were usually defined by their husband, by their children. Today, women are more powerful. So today, women can define themselves, but be supported by an iconic company. Have something underneath you to sustain you. So in a very strange way, it's even more relevant today.
How come you decided to partner with Avon?
Do you have any idea how proud I am to sit right here and talk to you about a company that for the past 122 years, did you hear that? That's 122 years. That is a long time, everybody, that has dedicated every single minute to supporting women, educating women, making a difference in women's lives. It is for that reason that I am very, very proud to be sitting here and talking to all of you.
Susie, given what's going on with the economy, why is Avon a good choice right now?
You know, when you're in an economic crisis, isn't it true that you feel all alone, as if nobody's out there to help you, as if nobody's out there that really understands what you're going through? That's not true when it comes to Avon. Avon is there to be your partner. They will be a partner that understands, gives you what you need, and a partner that you will be very proud to partner with. So if you feel like you're alone and you don't know what to do, this just might be the right partner for you at the right time.
Thanks, Susie. You talk about getting a partner and doing what you can to change your circumstances. Well, these two ladies can certainly relate. They have built impressive Avon businesses of their own. Welcome, Dawn Perino and Denise Isasa Tabone. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
And I should say that they have done it while staying home and raising kids and working part-time with Avon.
Yes, we have.
What was it, Denise, that got you involved with Avon?
It was at a point in my life where I was starting to raise my family. I had left my career to be able to do that. My mom got me into using one of the products, and that was it for me. I said, you know what, I could use this and sell this. That made it for me. Yeah.
For me, I had worked my entire life, and then I became a mother, and I was home changing dirty diapers and having spit up all over me, and I needed something for me. I wanted something more. The idea just popped into my head one day, Avon.
Was it hard to get started?
It was easy.
Really?
I
Like how
literally
easy?
walked in, I said, I want to sell Avon. Okay. There was always someone to guide me, and I left with my kit, and went home and started selling.
Wow.
Yeah.
And was it just as easy for you to
It was
get
just
started?
as easy for me. It was unbelievable. I was always thinking, where's the catch? But there was no catch. So it was just too easy. It was just too easy, and there was always somebody with me as well, guiding me.
Tell me a little bit about how you grow your business.
Avon is the type of business that you get out of it what you put into it. Some months it's grocery money, sometimes I'm paying the mortgage with it. You know, it's dependent on what my family's needs are at that moment. If my kids are settled and ready to go, I have more time to devote and earn more money for myself.
You've got 3 kids?
3 kids.
So how do you do the juggle with the part-time aspect of Avon and the full-time of being a mom and a wife?
Well, that's the beauty of Avon. I'm my own boss, so I set my own schedule. I work my own hours. I do things while they're in school, and if need be, they can come with me. My customers understand that I'm a working mother, and my children are part of that package.
What's the biggest surprise either one of you have discovered working with Avon?
Do you want to?
Okay, for me the biggest surprise is how welcoming people are about the product and about the brochure. You never get, oh, no, thank you, I'm not interested. You know, someone's always interested in looking at a book.
What about you?
What surprised me is how easy it was. How easy it was to get started. I had tried several things before, or attempted to, but I realized they're too time consuming, or there was too much of an investment to make, and it was just surprising to me that this was just so easy, and what I was getting, you know, has given me all I've got now. So.
I don't have to ask my husband for money. I make the money.
And what do your kids say, especially your older ones, who are old enough to get that, hey, mom's out there doing it on her own too?
They respect me. I think I'm teaching them a good work ethic. I think they're proud of me.
What does your husband say?
Now he respects me. He respects me much more because of what I'm doing now, that I'm able to do this from home.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much, Denise, Dawn. It's really great talking with you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Stay with us. We've got a lot more to learn about this opportunity from Avon.
It makes sense to sell Avon.
I make a lot of money with Avon.
Selling Avon allows me to be a stay-at-home mom.
I have a business I can count on.
You can start selling these great Avon products to friends and family today. These women did it. You can too. It's time to take charge of your life. All you have to do is say yes. Talk to your Avon representative today.
What's stopping you?
Avon products are a part of every success story you'll hear today. Avon takes great pride in developing and delivering the smartest products and the best value to its customers throughout the world. It's just one of the ways Avon supports the success of its representatives. Here's a look behind the scenes at Avon's $100 million state-of-the-art research and development facility located in Suffern, New York. This is where the magic happens.
Well, our job in research and development is to translate the technology, the style, and put it into products that are going to make women feel and look more beautiful. Our scientists at Avon create and evaluate nearly 1,000 products every year. Their innovation efforts have resulted in numerous technology breakthroughs and industry firsts, from anti-agers in skincare to color cosmetics.
As a pioneer in skincare, Avon is constantly searching the world for the newest ingredients and latest scientific insights to keep us at the forefront of technology and a world-leading brand. We are continually pushing the boundaries to provide solutions to all skincare issues.
More than 300 scientists from 23 countries are under this roof. We also have partnerships with some of the leading universities and research centers in the world.
We are committed to partnering with the best in the business. On our most recent collections, we partnered with celebrity makeup artist Jillian Dempsey, and she has helped take us to a whole new place. Avon is dedicated to developing the best color cosmetic products, the best shades, and the best packaging, so that women will fall in love with our brand over and over again.
And so for the next 100 years, our mission's not going to change. It's going to remain helping women look beautiful, younger, and feel better about themselves.
Our next guest is the embodiment of what America is all about, making a better life for your family. Donna Reed Mitchell came to America from Jamaica, and she is the classic American success story. And she says that Avon has played a critical role in her success. Donna, I am so excited to see you. Welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And I can't wait for people to hear your story. You started selling Avon. You only wanted to make $100, right?
That was my grand ambitious goal at the time I signed on, yes.
What are you doing right now with your career?
You know what, I'm earning 6 figures right now, and I have some awesome business partners. I have built a unit. I have close to 2,000 members on my team, and we're generating over $4 million in sales per year.
$4 million in sales?
Selling lipsticks and bubble bath.
Wow. How did you do it? How did you get from suddenly being a single mom and just trying to keep it all together to bringing in $4 million in sales?
I have been fortunate to have some awesome mentors to show me how to take my business from earning $100 per month to now being where I can comfortably take care of myself and my children.
Give me a sense of what your life was like in the beginning, before you reached this level of success.
In my life before Avon, I was a hairstylist. A year after working my business part-time while working in the salon full-time, my Avon earnings, and this is from my part-time Avon business, surpassed what I was making in the salon. And it was then that I was able to walk away from my career as a hairstylist and to pursue my dream of being a full-time Avon entrepreneur.
I have a sense that Avon has been more than just a business for you.
In Jamaica, I was a big fish in a small pond, coming here, a little guppy in this large ocean. I had to find myself, find my footing, and Avon has afforded me that.
What do your kids say about the business they've watched their mother grow?
They are so proud of what because for us it's a family business. My children are very involved in my business, so they are very proud of what we have been able to accomplish, and they keep tracking to see where I am with my sales, because my son tells me, he says, okay mommy, now you insist that we get A's at school, so he keeps checking to make sure I'm getting A's with my Avon business. So they help me to be the best at what I'm doing.
Oh, that's great. Well, Donna, it is just an absolute delight to talk with you. I'm just so happy that you were able to share your story with all of us. Thank you so much. As you can see, Avon's been the answer for a lot of women around the country. Here's one way that you can take advantage of this opportunity.
It's time to take charge of your life.
All you have to do is say yes. With Avon, I have unlimited income potential.
It makes sense to sell Avon. Talk to your Avon representative today.
What are you waiting for?
We are mothers and daughters and sisters and husbands and best friends. And for 2 days and 39 miles, we are one in our commitment to fighting breast cancer. This is Reese Witherspoon. Join me in the fight against breast cancer. Register today for the Avon Walk for Breast Cancer and help us take one step closer to the cure.
Register at avonwalk.org or call 1-888-568-WALK.
What greater compliment can a daughter pay to her mother than following in her professional footsteps? Let's meet Pam and Jessica Heller from Columbia, South Carolina.
16 years ago, I was working full-time as a secretary, and I became very unhappy with my full-time job, so I started selling Avon. I think after 4 or 5 months, I thought, I'm going to let this other job go because that job is holding me back.
My dad's actually been in the military, and we would move around every 3 years.
And every time I would move, I would have to find a new job. Well, with Avon, it allowed me to not have to start all over at the bottom of the ladder. I was looking at the earnings statement to see who. My daughter got started as an Avon rep. She was working at an ice cream shop.
She said I could earn more money with an Avon business, so I did it for a couple of years. And now I'm doing it full time. Well, there's actually more money that you guys can make, which is really exciting. I just came out of college. I don't have to look for a job in this economy. I don't have to worry about losing a job in this economy. And I know that with my mom being in it, that she wouldn't have gotten me involved in the business if she didn't think that this was a good thing. Avon most definitely is not old-fashioned. Many people have the perception that it is, but it has gone through so many changes. We have so many researchers and scientists keeping up with the latest trends, and the Avon website is wonderful. I love it.
My internet sales are huge in my business. I want to utilize every opportunity to use that website.
You're able to contact the entire United States. I have about 500 friends through social networking, and if those people help you out, that's even more contacts. So it's limitless, really.
Remember that red dress?
Yes, that would look really good on you.
I never thought I would have had the relationship that I do with my mom. The Avon business has really brought us closer together.
This is actually one of my big dreams come true.
I am so excited about my future with Avon.
As a mom, that's so sweet. We're just getting warmed up. We've got some more stories of women who are making it happen right after this. You can start a successful Avon business regardless of where you live. Just ask Sylvia Tamayo. She's generating a multi-million-dollar sales operation from the tiny little town of McAllen, Texas.
I feel really happy that I had the opportunity to join Avon because I could never have dreamed of all the success Avon has helped me achieve. I like what I do. I love it. Avon shared with me the opportunity, and I said yes immediately.
I met Sylvia back in 1996. She was a person that I felt was very confident. She wanted to better herself, and I think that she has done very well with Avon.
I was looking for an opportunity to make money. In my first year, my income was $20,000. And then in a few years, my income was $40,000 and $70,000 and then $100,000. And last year, it was more than $200,000. It's amazing. There is no limit. My first goal was to buy a house. And thank God it is all paid for. I love to share the opportunity.
You can start your own business. You have kids, Teresa?
It is very fulfilling to me to help someone and to see how their lives improve professionally and, most important, personally. I believe in this opportunity. I believe anyone can do it. They just need to decide, yes, I'm gonna do it. Would you like to sell Avon?
And get this, with multi-million-dollar sales, Sylvia is not even the highest earning Avon rep out there. She's up there, but there are others making lots more. I've asked our studio guests to rejoin me here in the studio so we can all talk about some of the things that an Avon business can bring to your life. Dawn, Denise, Darren, Donna, how did we all end up being D's here? I wanted to ask some of the things that I suspect people at home are wondering right now. And one of them is, how hard is it to start a business?
It's not hard at all. The point is just to get started. And Avon provides us with the support and the materials to really begin to have success so early in your career with Avon that then it just propels you to get out there and build even more success.
It was very easy. I just simply took the brochure to friends and family, and they started ordering.
And with so many items in our brochures, you can always find something for yourself or someone in your family. We have something for every single member of the household.
You know, it's funny, we have the brochures here, and even though you know everything on every page, everybody sat and started looking and flipping through and, oh, this one's my favorite. Yeah. Was it scary for you, Denise, when you got started?
It wasn't scary because I started as being my first customer. And I fell in love with the products.
It's so easy to sell. I mean, the brand is so loved by women of all ages, all walks of life. When they see this brochure, when you walk in, they're like, oh, is that the new book? And they're so excited to see it. And you feed on that energy, and it's wonderful.
You take your brochure with you wherever you're going. This is your Avon store. And you weave it if you're going to the doctor's office, if you're at the airport, going to the grocery store. You take your brochure and you introduce it to the people you come in contact with.
So you actually give this to somebody, you're standing in the long line at the grocery store, and you might, you know, sell 5 or 6 lipsticks or something to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You'll never find a successful Avon lady in the shortest line at the grocery store.
Yes. So it's part of the sales technique.
Absolutely.
And that's, I guess, some of the things that you learn when, you know, you're talking with your mentor, the person who's kind of leading you through the whole process. What is the thing that you get most excited about when you get a new catalog?
Oh, as soon as I get that box in my front door, I go open that box. I know the products are in there, but I always dig to the bottom to get my new brochures, see what's new, and look at the prices and just look at the new products. And that's the first thing I look at. I just get really excited about what's coming up.
And do your customers do the same thing?
Of course
when
they
get
do,
their books?
because they always know that there's something new.
You guys are obviously also passionate about this. Give me like 3 things that get you jazzed about being with Avon.
It's an affordable luxury. There's a price point for everyone in the brochure. You can buy 3 or 4 items from here. As versus a department store, you can buy 1 if you're lucky. The next thing is again, the relationship building. I find that to be so important. And it's my business. I run it the way I want. I'm the boss. I tell myself when I'm working, if I want a raise, I'm going to give myself a raise.
Right. Donna, what's your favorite part?
I'm in the business of helping people to achieve their dreams and their goals. And that for me is so fulfilling. When I get calls from my team members to see what they've been able to accomplish from the extra earnings from their Avon business, that keeps me wired up, that keeps me fired up. That keeps me wanting to go and find the next customer, the next team member. There's nothing more fulfilling than helping people achieve their dreams and goals.
I always tell everybody I'm the CEO of my own business. I make the rules. So I manage my time.
And to be able to say that is pretty cool, too.
Oh, it's powerful.
You know, it's funny, years ago, Avon did a survey, and they, I believe it was 30,000 women in 43 different countries. And among the questions they asked the women, they said, how do you want to look when you walk out the door every day? Now, this is a beauty company, so you'd imagine skinny or sexy, whatever. Do you know what the top vote getter was? What? Confident.
Yeah.
Wow. And I feel like I'm with a lot of confident women right here.
Right. But you know what? It's a fun business, too. You said, what are the 3 things that get us jazzed? Jewelry, lipstick, and shoes. That gets us jazzed.
And it's all in
one book. It's a fun business. It's fun. It's
and then you have
money with a fun business.
And you have someone deliver it right to your door. You don't have to go to the malls and shop. You have somebody, a friend, bringing it to you.
Yeah, but the thing is, you want to put the lipstick on because you got a new one that you want to go and try out and show to your friends.
And not only that, we have 100% guarantee.
Money back.
You try that lipstick on, you don't like it, take it back. And then I'll bring you what you want. Cool. So it's great.
You feel confident too when you're taking control of your life, and nothing is more empowering than having your own business where you're generating extra income, where you can make a difference in your household.
Donna, do you ever think about where you would be if you hadn't made that call?
I would still be in the salon, probably still be stuck in a 1-bedroom apartment with my 2 children. A far cry from where we are today, thanks to the Avon opportunity.
Right, great. On that note, I'm going to say thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to be with you all today.
Thank you.
And continued success to each of you. Definitely. And to all of you who are at home watching, if you've been moved by some of the stories you've seen today, if maybe you've seen yourself reflected in today's program, or if you'd just like to make a little more money to help pay the bills, you owe it to yourself to explore this opportunity from Avon, the company for women. Thanks for watching.